Okay, good morning, class. Class, are you hearing me?
Yes, we are getting you. Yes.
Okay, I'm Mr. Odwor. From today, I will be taking you through soil science. Mercy, can you hear me? Mercy, are you in class? Dafin, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Is Felicitas in? Is Felicitas in class? Okay, I'm Mr. Odwor. From today, I will be taking you through soil science, just as I said. And I just wanted to take the roll call.
Hello.
I just wanted to take the roll call. Okay, Mercy Simiyu.
Present.
Daphne. Brian. Brian, are you in? Good. Diane. Good.
Present.
I have your apology. I know you are coming shortly. Okay, so for me, from today, I will be taking you through the weeds. And here is the topic that I'll be taking you through. In just a minute. Are you able to see my screen? Students, are you able to see my screen? Are you able to see my screen?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
That's very good. Now, just as I said, I'll be taking you through weeds. Currently, there are some hitches in my network, but there is no problem. We will, I've talked with the technical people. They will handle it shortly. Good. Now, under this topic of weeds, there are those learning outcomes. Okay, learning outcomes, it just means that after this lesson, what will a student get out of this lesson? One of the learning outcomes is the definition of the term weed. Learning number 2 is to discuss the economic importance of weeds. And also number 3 is to identify some different types of weeds. I'm so sure that this is not a new topic. Daphne, have you ever had such a kind of a thing called a weed?
Yes.
Good. Now, Daphne, tell us, what is a weed? Your own perspective.
Okay, let me try.
Yes, please.
A weed is any plant that grows where it is not wanted.
That's very good. Mercy, what is a weed?
A weed is any plant whose economic advantages outweigh the advantages.
That's very good. Omole, can you try what is a weed?
Okay, according to my understanding, weed is an unwanted plant.
Good. That is a very good trial. Now, all the definitions are correct, but here is my research for the definition of weed. A weed is a plant that is considered undesirable, unattractive, or troublesome, especially one that grows where it is not wanted. So that is the definition of weed. Any plant that is as unattractive, undesirable, troublesome. That is, it means that its economic value outweighs the plant that is needed. That is what we call a weed. Now, my next focus, just basing on the learning outcomes, on our learning outcome, remember learning outcome number 2 was to discuss the economic importance of weeds. Now, if I might ask, Christopher, what is one of the economic importance that you know about weeds, Christopher? Christopher, are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Okay, any economic importance, please?
One of the economic importance of it is that it is used as a medicine, it has a medicinal value.
That's very good. Dafin, any economic importance?
Yeah.
It acts as a source of food.
That's very good. Mercy, any economic importance?
Some weeds are used as forage for livestock.
That is the best. Wow. Diane, do you know any economic importance of wheat?
Okay, so I'll just economic importance of foods for me, I know it can be used as animal feed.
That's very good.
Yeah.
It can be. Now, one of the economic importance of wheat is that one is agricultural losses. That's weeds compete with crops for resources like light, water, nutrients, which means it brings some losses to our agricultural products. Number 2 is increased production costs. That is, the moment a farmer wants to do production, it increases costs. That is, it will engage more of inputs like maybe use of chemicals, maybe employment of more workers, at least mechanical removal, labor, which is so costly to farmers. And another economic importance of the weeds is pharmaceutical medicinal. That is what we have said, use of medicine or herbicides to do what? To control the weeds. So that is also one of the economic importance or maybe negative effect of the weeds. Another one is biodiversity or ecosystem services. Weeds can contribute to biodiversity and provide habitat for food for various species, including pollinators. These biodiversities support ecosystem services that are valuable for agriculture, such as pollination and pests. Those are some of the economic importances, and what you also mentioned is very, very correct. Now, remember our learning outcome number 3 was to identify some different types of what? Of weeds. Are you hearing me? I know my network has some challenges. Are you hearing me?
Yes, we are hearing you.
That's very good. Now, over the identification of weeds, let me begin with Diane. Do you know any type of weed? Any type of weed? I know
I'm sorry, apparently didn't get you. Your network is a bit hitch kidogo. Can you please come up again?
Okay, I'm saying one of the number 3 outcome was about identification of weeds. Do you know any weed?
Yes, I do know one of the weed, and it's pigweed.
Good. That is pigweed. Christopher, any weed that you know? Christopher, are you hearing me?
Yeah, we have wandering Jew. It's
Wandering
also used
very
as
good.
food.
Mercy, any weed that you know?
Mexican marigold.
That's very good, Mexican marigold. Daphne?
Oxalis.
Oxalis. That's very good. Daphne, I know you have mentioned oxalis because you have just been eating it the other day. That's very good, Sayo. Now, I just identified a few weeds here. Is my picture clear?
Yes.
Very
That is
clear.
wandering Jew. That is wandering Jew. Yes, I know from your side you can identify that. This is another one, oxalis, the one that just Daphne has mentioned to us. This is a source of food. It can be eaten. It can be eaten by the animals. That is also part of it. I know that Beldine has just entered the class right now. You're welcome. You're very late, but better late than never. That is oxalis. Are you able to see?
Yeah, it's very clear. It's very clear.
That's very good. And then I have another weed here. Are you able to see that? That is pigweed. Mercy, are you able to see that? That's very
Yes.
good. One of the advantage of this weed, Mercy, what is the advantage of this weed if you can see it clear?
Pardon?
Uh-huh. Your network has a challenge. Mercy, I can't get you.
Pardon, mwalimu.
I'm saying, are you able to say the advantage of this weed, pigweed? Christopher, what is the advantage of this weed?
I think it is used as food in some communities, certain communities,
Good.
especially Western region.
That's very good. I know Christopher is from Western. Diane, you are also from Western. Beldine, I know you are from Western. I know this is your food. That's very good. And this one is sodom apple. I know it's a medicinal drug. I mean, it's a medicinal weed. It can be used as a medicine. That is to treat maybe stomach challenges. That was for our lesson today. I appreciate for all that have attended this class. It was very impressive. And I congratulate that next class will be tomorrow. Please come early. Don't miss out. Now I have an assignment that I'm giving.